Hello, hello, hello there, my friends. Y'all, today, take me back to the good old days. Okay, I have been singing all morning and I probably shouldn't have been. But before we had to make the biggest pivot to Zoom, before we had to reimagine our business, before we had to combat excessive screen time and iPad kids, before when things just didn't feel so hard, can we take me back to the good old days? And so I want to come on and I want to say, like, today, can we just declare that we are getting back to the basics? We're getting back to the basics, y'all. On this week's episode, here's the deal. I want you to dive into how we are going to simplify your life and your business by leaning into the good old days before everything got so complicated. If you're joining me, say, hey, Erin, what's up? Let me know that you're here. I want to know who is here with me. You might notice, today is the start of season 2 of the Erin Bird Live Show. Now, we have a new look. I went ahead and took inspiration back from our conference from Dance Teacher Web. I got our new sign up. I got our head all up. So tell me hello, hello. I want to know who is here with me. Hey, y'all. I am so excited to have you guys here today. Now, if you would love to get a copy of today's show notes, drop the word basics below and we will make sure to get a copy of those show notes to you. Now, I have to tell you, if you are new here and you've stumbled upon us somehow, or maybe a friend referred you, I'm Erin Bird. I'm your hostess with the mostest, and I work with studio owners and dance educators to really just grow their businesses all without the overwhelm, the burnout, or sacrificing their personal life. Because the truth is, you can actually have it all. You can create your dream life. So, I would love if you know someone who really needs to hear this message today, feel free to sprinkle the love around. You can absolutely send this out into your friend bank and share with everybody. Hello. Oh my gosh. Good morning. Hello. Happy season 2. Yes. Right. It's so funny. I didn't even notice or realize that I was wearing a green top today and the background is now green, which makes my heart so happy. Hello. Hey, Kimberly. Hey, Jessica. Oh my goodness gracious. Yes, drop that word basics below for your copy of your show notes. Oh my goodness. Okay. So let me know right now in the comments. How many of you feel like you have been like adapting, overcoming, reinventing, doing more over the last 2 years? Let me know in the comments below because I kind of feel that way. I kind of feel that way, right? What has happened for most of us is that we have had to get inventive. We had to pivot and go to Zoom. We had to reinvent and reimagine our business, which some of that is actually really great, right? And overwhelmed by the uncertainty. I know it was so hard, right? And as we're coming out, it can still feel really hard. Um, and so, what I want to say is that I was having a long chat with some other industry leaders while we were in Vegas, and all of us kind of were on the same page. We really felt like if we can focus on some of the basics, getting back to the basics, right? That we are actually going to see things turn around. We are going to see our enrollment grow. We are going to see that we can actually simplify to be able to do more, if that makes sense. And so I wanted to chat with y'all about how do we do that? What good old days, what are some of the things that we've done in the good old days that if we can really focus on that right now, will actually simplify things for us and allow us to grow without the overwhelm and the burnout and the feeling like the rug is constantly pulled out from underneath of us. We're wanting to get back to some consistency. We know consistency is key for our students, but consistency is key for us too. And when we're feeling like things aren't consistent, things aren't simple and easy, or on the flip side, if they just feel overwhelmingly hard all the time, it makes it hard for us to lean into the joy and to knowing why we're doing what we're doing. And so I want to talk about that a little bit today. Now, I also have not forgot, for anyone who was with me here last week. Last week we celebrated our 50th episode. So good. And I wanted to do some giveaways. And so throughout our episode today, throughout our show today, I did the little wheel, the little digital wheel, to see who was winning what. And so I have some prizes to give away today, and I'll sprinkle those in throughout as well. And I want you all to know, even if you come back in on the replay, let us know that as well. We want to know. You could do a hashtag replay and ask any questions you might have, and we will follow up and come back in with you and continue the conversation. So know that. So today we're going to be sprinkling through some prize giveaways, which is so, so exciting. Now, okay, I don't know for sure, but seeing my students reminds me why I do what I do. Oh my gosh, can I just say, can I get an amen to that? Because here's the deal, y'all. I have been out of the classroom for quite some time. And yesterday, I went and actually taught 3 classes back to back, which might not sound like a big deal, but can I tell you how full my heart was when I left? Like, I 1000% was like, oh, this is all worth it. Like the hard days, the pulling my hair out because I'm trying to juggle all the things, right? It filled my cup like nothing else, right? And so while we've had a really rough go the last couple years, having the okay for us to be able to go back into the preschools, go back into the daycares, go back into the private schools, for us finally getting the okay from the state to finally, after all this time, be able to go back in and serve our community the way that we know they deserve to be served. Oh my gosh, y'all. Yesterday was a whirlwind of a day, but I left with my heart feeling so, so full. Like, and it just reminds me of what kind of impact that we're making. I actually had a mom who her, youngest son is now in our class, and her, his older siblings over the years, over the last 9 years, his older siblings have been in our classes, and she was like, I have been waiting, I have been dying for Wesley to be able to be in your class, because we absolutely love what you guys do, right? And that absolutely filled my heart. And for those of you who are starting up classes again, right? If we can soak up some of that goodness, right? It reminds us exactly why we do what we do. And there's excitement, there's, oh my gosh, all the feelings, all the feelings. I actually did cry yesterday because from tears of joy, from being able to, because it has been so long. Now, my friends, let's go ahead. Can I tell you guys, I have my list for my Wheel of Names. Can I do one of the first prize winners? Before we jump into this basics idea, let me know. Do you want to know prizes? Drop the word prizes below who's winning the first one. Okay, so y'all, I'm just going to go through. I have my list of who won those prizes randomly through my little spinner. So I definitely want to share those with you guys. Okay, so can I get a drum roll? Like, I should have like sound effects, y'all. Okay, so y'all, I'm going to give away my book first. It was one of the first things on my list. And from my little fun spinner wheel, our friend Kimberly is getting a copy of the Passion and Profit Project. Yes, Kimberly! Oh my gosh, so good. You are getting a copy of the Profit and Oh my gosh. I'm not even saying the title of my own book that I wrote, right, y'all? It's going to be that it. The Passion and Profit Project. I will go ahead and sign this for you, and I'm going to message you, and we will get your address and get that sent out to you. Yes! Woo! I'm going to send that on over to you, my friend. Okay, that's number one. Yes! Love it. Love everybody celebrating for Kimberly. So exciting. Okay, so let's dive into it. Let's talk about the basics, right? Because here's the deal. We are creatives and we love things to be bigger and we love things to have more sparkle and we love to like go all in into making it everything the biggest, the best, all the things, right? But sometimes that means we overcomplicate things. And we've gotten so used to recreating, reinventing the wheel that I don't know about you, but it's kind of exhausting. Like always reinventing the wheel. It can be super fun, but if it feels forced, it can be exhausting. So, what I want to lean into right now is the idea that we go back to the basics. You can still give amazing service, have the best program in your community. You can have some of them, yes. You can have loyal, raving students, families, customers, clients without overcomplicating things. Yes, it is. It's so easy to overcomplicate. And I don't think sometimes we set out to do that on purpose. It just kind of happens because some of us, I don't know, me maybe included, sometimes I could be a perfectionist. And I feel like I have to do it bigger. I have to do it better, right? Um, right? The ultimate oxymoron. So true. Right? Like being that sometimes we have a little perfectionism that happens with us, um, we overcomplicate things. And this is what I do to check myself. Okay, can I share this with you? This is how I do getting back to the basics. When I start a project, I look at what is my intention, what is my objective, what is the end outcome that I would love to see happen. Now, then I reverse engineer things and I break it down into the major chunks, the major foundational things that I need to do. Then when I get that moment of, oh, but what if, do y'all know that moment? The what if I, and you like go to up the ante, right? I can't be the only one here, y'all. I cannot be the only one here. Anybody else have that? Okay. So when I have that moment of, ooh, what if I did XYZ and I go to up it? I stop myself whenever I have that thought and I say, Erin, A, does this really matter to your end objective? Does it really matter? If it's a no, but it would be nice, most of the time it's carted. It gets put to the side because it isn't really helping me achieve my ultimate goal. And then B, the other thing that I come back to is this a revenue generating activity? Does this actually increase my bottom line? Does this actually get me where I want to be? And if the answer is no, then it's a probably not right now. Keep it simple, stupid kiss, right? Keep it simple. We actually overcomplicate things way, way too much. And just because you have simple systems or you have simplicity and a way of running things that seems easy doesn't make your studio or you less than. It actually makes you smart. You're working smarter, not harder. You don't have to do all the things. Let's get back to the basics of what's actually important. It's actually important, right? Okay. That was a whole rant about that, and I understand that. Now, before I get to the next point, can I give away something again? Can I give away the next thing? Let me know in the comments below if you're ready for the next thing. Give me a drum roll while I take my drink of water. Okay, I got yes. Ah, okay. Yes, I know you're there with me and you're live. All right. So I also said that I would be giving away a social media audit. This one's a good one, y'all. So I'm going to be giving away a social media audit, and drum roll, please. The winner who joined us last week and dropped the word party below is Justine. Justine, you are the winner of the social media audit. Ah, so good. And I will get with you again. Anyone who wins a prize, I will be sending you a Facebook message. So keep an eye in your messenger and we will chat and get these all set up. So Justine is the winner of the social media audit. So good. Yay, Justine. So excited. So excited. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So going so good. Okay. I'm like chugging along through these. Okay. So now, my friends, when I was at Dance Teacher Web Conference, I was having a conversation, like I said, with a few of us industry leaders. We actually went to dinner one night. And while we were at dinner, we were talking about the industry, what we're seeing happen, where we think people are going to do really, really well. And one of the things that came up that we had a long discussion on actually is the fact that we believe that we could actually employ some of the old marketing tactics. We think bringing them back is actually going to work for so many people. And we had long discussions as to why. And so I want to share a few of those with you. So, we have to have a very full, well thought out marketing and visibility strategy and plan in place, right? So part of that is understanding about visibility and marketing. We have a problem in our industry where people think that marketing, visibility and marketing means I'm going to put up one ad or I'm going to put one post up and people are going to come flooding the doors and enroll from that one ad or one post. Y'all, if you're here with me, please, I know that you guys lean into the idea, but what I know is this, that is not true. While yes, we have some strategies, ads can work. There's different things that you could do that actually do help you enroll, boost up your enrollment, but it takes many, many, many love taps. And some people are quicker to buy than others, but it's about staying consistent and having a whole year-long plan in place to make sure that you do that. Yes, one post will get lost in the shuffle. Thank you, right? So one post is not enough. And so many times I hear studio owners tell me, but Erin, I'll sound like I'm beating a dead horse, or I'm saying the same thing over and over again, or like nobody engages or comments on my posts. Now, while we're not getting into all of that today, Thank you for pointing that out. One post will get lost in the shuffle, and you have to remember that not every single thing that you put out there gets shown to every single person. Y'all, there's algorithms involved, there's SEO involved, there's other things involved. And so just because you put something out to the world does not mean that everybody's seeing that thing. AI is deciding who's getting shown what. Please remember that, right? And you must engage with others for them to get shown more of your stuff. So it's kind of catch-22, but so I want you to understand that. So part of this bigger visibility and enrollment plan and strategy is to have multiple love tabs. And we had a long conversation because, you know, I believe, and some of my peers believe, that if we go back to the good old days of doing door hanger drops strategically, door hanger drops, postcard campaigns, actually talking to people, connecting with them. Good old days when people actually had conversations, when people actually like got mail. You guys, we 100% believe that the studio owners who do that right now are going to see amazing results, are going to be the ones who get above and ahead. And so don't get me wrong, and please lean in here really hard and listen when I say this. This is a nugget for you right now. If you add in door hanger campaigns, postcard campaigns, things, those are pieces of your visibility plan. But please do not misunderstand me and you say, Erin, you said to go do a postcard campaign. I did it and I spent all this money and it wasn't worth it. I didn't get a single student. Well, if you have a cold audience, that is your love tap to start to warm them up. But there has to be multiple touch points sometimes. So it is part of a bigger campaign. Are we on the same page? Let me know in the comments below. Really would love to know. Okay, because I know that there's some mixed views out there on this, but what I can tell you is that when done right, when having a strategic plan, it can absolutely help with your visibility, increasing your know, like, and trust factor, and moving them from point A of not knowing you to point B of actually signing up. Okay, so we can have a longer conversation about how to start, right? So totally understand. So I want you guys to know, so think about some of those like back in the good old days. Now, I'm not saying we're dumping social media or we're dumping some like technology and just straight saying, I'm just going to go to XYZ, but understand that some of these old school guerrilla marketing tactics or old school ways of it, y'all, they work. They work when well thought out and put in with other as part of your bigger visibility plan. Okay. So I wanted to share that because I know there's been some different views on things. But I will tell you that we track data and we've seen some really great results. So we know that when done right, it can absolutely be part of a great thing. And so I want to talk about that because I heard so many rumblings about, Erin, are you sure? Or seeing or reading different things in Facebook groups. I see them, I read them, and I want to tell you that when collectively I get with some of the smartest people I know in our industry and have this conversation, and they say the same thing, I know that we're onto something. So just so you know. All right, time for another giveaway. Ready? Drum roll, please. Okay, drum roll, please, y'all. So, the next thing that I am giving away is a prop pack because if you know anything about me, you know I am a firm believer in props. I love them. I think they are essential to teaching our youngest students and even the older students. Let me tell you, they love some props, right? And it's really funny sometimes when I bet you y'all, you could pull out some of your um, preschool props and bring them into your older classes and they would go bananas. Have any of you ever done that? Taken some of your props from your tiny talk classes and shared them with your older students and see how they go bananas about them? It's pretty funny. Okay, so I got some drum rolls. Yes, they love them, right? Ah, right? They so do. They love them. Okay, so prop pack. Da, 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 da. The winner of the prop pack was Rachel. Rachel, I'm going to be sending you a prop pack because I love the props and I want to share them. So congratulations, Miss Rachel. Whoop, 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 whoop. You won the prop pack from last week's 50th episode celebration. So I will be sending you a message and we will get you some props sent over. I'm so excited. Okay. Whew. All right, y'all. Are you hanging with me? I hope so. All right. So back to the basics. Back to the basics. If you have a team, if you're by yourself, great, easy. If you have a team, I really would love something that we do to help us get grounded in what's important. And that is actually really fun to do with your team. And you can do this on your own as well if it's just you and you're a solopreneur. But we do a vision board with our whole team, and everyone gets involved. And we talk about what's important. What would everyone like to see in the coming year? And it's the beginning of the season, and now is a great time to do this sort of thing. And then once we do this vision board, we actually post it where everyone, okay, sorry, there's a thing that popped up. Maybe, squirrel. Okay. So I was like, what is that pop up? So we do this vision board. It helps us get back to the basics and what's important. What's important, not only to me as a studio owner, but to my teachers, to my staff. Where do they want to see us go? And it helps align us to what are the foundational pieces that we are on track with, or some things that we need to revisit. Systems. I know when I say that, people are like, I know, but who has time for those? Right? Systems. Simple is sustainable, right? And systems do help you get there to create simplicity and getting back to the basics. Now, talking about getting back to the basics, right? I've been standing on my soapbox for a while, and I hope that, and I'm going to keep standing on my soapbox because I believe it's a message that maybe if I keep singing it long enough, that y'all will sing it for me too. But we are in the people business before the dance business. And if we get to the basics, if you think back in the day, I'm going to go there, right? Back in the day, when people really focused on community, on people, on others, right? On sharing, making sure everyone was taken care of, right? I want to go back to that. And so if we create this is twofold. If we create our own community inside of our dance studio, a community where everyone takes care of each other, everyone knows each other, and everyone really wants the best for everyone. So if we start there and we create our own community inside of our studios, inside of our business, and then our community goes out into the bigger community, into your town, and you talk about it and you share the love and you share the impact, then you are bound to do amazing things. But it just goes back to, if you want to be known in your community, you have to get out in your community. Yes, community, right? It seems so simple, but sometimes we get caught up. So, my friends, if you take any nuggets away from today, it's me being on my soapbox again about being visible in your community. That doesn't mean you have to do all the things. But what it means is you have to not only sing your song loud and proud about who you are, but also have others singing your song for you. That's how you have a ripple effect. And that starts from you creating your own strong community inside the four walls of your building, and then taking that song into your bigger community in different ways. And so, oh my gosh, knowing who you are and showing up in alignment with that identity. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. So good right there. Yes. That's what it's all about. That's how we get back to the basics, y'all. Get back to the basics. Knowing who you are, who you be, and showing up in alignment with that identity. That's the key. That's the key to getting back to the basics. That's what's important. That is what will move the needle forward in your business. All right. Are we ready for another giveaway? Oh, I'm like trying to get these done and sprinkling everything through. Okay. So we have one more giveaway. All right. We talked about Amazon a little bit last week. Does your Amazon driver know you by name? I have an Amazon gift card to give away. Woo, 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 woo. Now, here's the caveat to this Amazon gift card. I'm going to send it to you, to the winner. You get to decide if you want to use this gift card for something for your studio or for yourself. Those are the only two options. Now, I'm a mama and I love my kiddos, but too often I will automatically go and buy something for my kids, or automatically, I see something and buy something for my husband, or, oh my gosh, I saw this thing and I want to buy it for my client, or whatever. And I always put myself last. So I need some comments or some hearts or some loves or something before I announce who the Amazon gift card winner is. Can you commit to saying that I will only spend this either on my business or myself? Give me some hearts or loves, or I'm not announcing who the winner is. An amen, a yes, right? I need to, okay, thank you. I got some hearts and some loves. I want to make sure that we're making this commitment because it's really easy to share. Thank you. Okay. I know you guys are all in now. Thank you. All right. So, drum roll. The winner of the Amazon gift card is Miss Darcy. Yay, Darcy. I'm so excited. I will send you the Amazon gift card via just through, you can do it on Amazon, I believe. So I will send you a message, and yay, Darcy. So excited. Okay. So, my friends, before we leave today, congratulations, Miss Darcy. Congratulations to all the winners. You all are amazing. Everyone's been so amazing coming and showing up here, supporting me, leaning in. I absolutely I feel so blessed to be able to do this every single week with you guys. And so I want to say thank you to y'all as well. Now, my friends, before I leave you today, I have like two or three more things. Number one, number one, if you have someone else that you would like to see on this next season, come on as a guest, or a topic that you would love to have discussed, let me know. Drop it in the comments, shoot me a message. I feel really like it's really important, and I'm committed to making sure that studio owners, educators get the information that they need to be successful. And so, if you have something like that, let me know. I absolutely would love to know. That's number one. The other thing, well, there's two more things. The other thing is, y'all, we do have, there's going to be a free training coming up. I'm going to be announcing or dropping that. If you want in on the next masterclass, drop the word masterclass below and I'll shoot over the details for that for you. And lastly, for today, if you are telling me that you're feeling a little overwhelmed, a little burnt out, a little, needing to get back to the basics, needing some support, and needing some time to rest, then I want to invite you to come join us in Florida, November 4th through 6th, for the Dance Studio Owners Beach Business Retreat. Now, this morning we just sold out on our private house that we had, but there are 4 spaces left. So if you want to learn more about the beach business retreat, you could drop the word beach below, or you can also go to erinbird.com/beach business retreat, and we will make sure to get you the information. I know that this time of year can be crazy, exhausting, overwhelming, but so full of joy. But if you are feeling burnt out, feeling a little overwhelmed, feeling like you need a moment to step back and have some clarity, have some rest, relaxation, a little bit of luxury, and some learning, then you need to join us in Florida for the Studio Owners Beach Business Retreat. Y'all, we have planned everything. It is all all inclusive retreat, meaning we've taken care of everything. The only thing you have to worry about is your flight. We actually have a private driver contracted to come and get you from the airport, take you to the retreat center, and take you back. We have a private chef coming in. We're going to be doing a bonfire on the beach. Oh, so good. At sunset, we are going to have yoga on the beach in the mornings. There is so much good. We're going to have learning. But there's a lot of rest and relaxation built into this because that is what we need. So many times I love going to our summer conferences and speaking and having booths and talking to y'all. But when you're at those summer conferences, it is go, 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 go. You are hustling, y'all. And there is no time there's no downtime really. Like there's no resting and relaxing. And it is imperative as studio owners, as leaders inside of our businesses, that we fill our own cup. We put on our oxygen mask first. And I can tell you from firsthand experience, a few years ago, I was literally ready to just sell our dance business. I had those thoughts. I was a little burnt out. And I decided to go to a women's entrepreneur business retreat, and it literally changed my life. It gave me so much clarity that I needed. It connected me with women who understood what I was going through as not only a business owner of multiple businesses, but of a wife, a mother, a daughter who was helping take care of medical needs. Like, it helped me get the clarity that I needed and to show me that, nope, I'm really on the right path. Yes, rest and relaxation is so important. And so we're not good at it. We put everyone else's needs above our own. But when I was at that retreat, I vowed to myself that I was going to go to a retreat to do exactly this, to learn, right? Because it's a business tax write-off when it's a business retreat, y'all. But to not only fill my own cup, but to rest, to relax, to take time for me, because I am always giving, giving, giving to others. And so now is the time. These retreats for me is I'm getting ready. I have one booked for October, y'all. So before I come to our retreat in Florida, I'm going to be at a retreat in October next to the most beautiful scenery, next to a pool, having learning, resting. It's going to be fabulous. But I had to make those a priority for myself. So I don't get to that place where I'm ready to throw in the towel, because I know deep down I have so much to give. And to be able to make the impact in our community locally through our mobile dance company, through our nonprofit, and to make the impact in our dance industry here as your guys' coach, as your consultant, as your mentors, I have to fill my own cup. And over the years, as I've talked to studio owners and I hear the stories, I knew that this is something that had to be done for studio owners. So I would love for you guys to join us in Florida for the Dance Studio Owners Beach Business Retreat. There are only 4 spots left. So if you're thinking about it, if you have questions about it, I would love to chat with you more. Now, next week, y'all, I will be back the same time, same place, same bat channel for another episode of the Aaron Bird Live Show. I am so excited about season 2, y'all. I do have some people planned to come on as great guests, but I would love your input, because this is about making sure you guys get exactly what you need. So if there's a guest that you would love to have back on from season 1, let me know. If there's a guest we haven't had and you're like, oh my gosh, Aaron, you have to have so-and-so, I would love to have them. So let me know. I'm going to leave you all there. I hope that you guys have a fantastic, fantastic week, y'all. And let's take a step back, get back to the basics. Simple is sustainable. And you guys got this. So I'm going to leave you all there. Have a fantastic day, my friends, and I will see you next week for the next episode of the Aaron Bird Live Show. Bye, guys.